This Transmissions Trips to the Store video is brought to you by PrimeToys.net. Check out PrimeToys.net for all the newest Transformers and third-party figures. Also, don't forget to listen during the show for the discount code offered to Transmissions listeners. PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our weekly Transmissions podcast. You can check out at our website, www.transmissionspodcast.com. We are sponsored by PrimeToys.net, collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. Use our code TRANSMISSIONS at checkout to get 10% off your order of all regularly priced Hasbro, Takara, and third-party figures. All Transformers items at PrimeToys.net. With Yoshi away, we will not mention that store that starts with a V. I've already
Thrift
said
Town!
That's a Canadian V. All right, let's get down to business. Let's see what we got. I'm going to start first.
What one thing do you have, Charles?
It is true that I only have one thing, so that's good.
That's why I said it.
This comes, I have to give thanks to a friend of the show, Mystic Marvels, and also host of the show, Darryl, who helped with getting this from Canada to the state, from Japan, then to Canada, then to my hometown and my house. This is Power Master Prime, or God Ginrai, the Takara version of God Ginrai. Looks cool. Yes, I have not opened it yet because I'm in the thrall of Zelda still on my Switch. I'm sorry. But look at that high Q, or not high Q, I guess this is Ginrai. He's Ginrai. But I say he's high Q. I had high Q as a kid. I like the Power Master Prime. This is a really good Power Master Prime representation, even though it's God Ginrai. I know it's God Ginrai, but it's cool. I like it. There you go. Thank you again, Darryl, and thank you, Mystic Marvels, getting this to me.
You'll like it even more when you open it.
Yeah, so how long have you had that, Charles?
Less than a week.
It was there when you got back, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
yeah.
You were in Germany for probably a week of it being there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been neglected for a little while. All right, Jeremy, you have the floor.
Okay, well, surprisingly, I also have to thank Mystic Marvels and Darryl because I also have Super Ginrai. I believe that's how they named him. And mine's out of the box. I've had a whole 5 minutes because I was rushing before the show to open the box. But
you're doing better than me.
Yeah, but I transformed him. I'm sure I need to spend a little bit more time with him because he seemed. I don't think I pegged some things in very well. But I like him. I really like. I don't know. This is the first Voyager Titans Return type figure I've gotten. I don't know if the other ones have the same head swivel joint that this guy has, but
higher.
Oh, sorry. I was just showing here. There's that white part is a whole swivel, and I think that's really nice for letting the head turn. But the Titan Master pops out at the drop of a hat. It doesn't really lock in at all very well. I don't know. I don't know if that's just this one, or maybe I have the head in. I don't know.
I've got mine sitting right here.
Of course you do.
And it locks in really, really well. So maybe so I've got Ginrai's head facing, when he's like this, the head is facing towards the legs. So
I probably just need to spend some more time with it. Like I said, I've just had a couple minutes with it, but it looks fantastic, and Yeah, I mean, the only real complaint, as many people have said, is the feet. But when God Bomber comes out, that will be taken care of.
Mm-hmm. You haven't done the feat right, just so you know.
Okay.
But you'll spend some time with it and learn it, and they do look shitty, but they'll sit flatter. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was just like looking at the picture on the box and trying to figure out how to make this look like the box, and I did a pretty decent job, I guess.
You did. Yeah.
I was worried because I didn't have the Ultra Magnus mold, and I was worried about the whole cab that's permanently connected. And it wasn't that bad, but I really would like to get that set that comes with the cab separate.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's just a screw here in the back that, and it's probably pretty easy to disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a toy I got. I did forget to show a few things last week from DairyCon. Just a couple posters that I forgot were in my bag. So they gave posters with their official art, and so I wanted to show those off too.
Moo power.
Moo power, yeah. And the last thing I have...
Move over.
Last thing I have is from listener DJ Ronan, and we actually set this up months ago, and I completely forgot about it, and then this just showed up. And I need to get in touch with him because I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pay him for it or if it's just a gift. So, DJ Ronan, I will be in touch to see if you do want money for this, but it's Optimus Prime number 3, the Casey Collar Artist Edition cover. So
Nice.
Cool. I bet I know the store that came from.
I bet you do. But my store didn't have it, and he offered to pick it up, and then, like I said, I just completely forgot that we had talked about it. And very good packing job. It just, lots of cardboard and stuff. So that is all I got. What about you, Darryl?
Oh, well, I guess it's up to me here. No, you guys had some really nice stuff.
I think toys multiple weeks in a row.
I know. I'm surprised. I'm going to travel back a little bit here and show off some stuff that's a little older.
You're going back?
Going way back in the Wayback Machine. Yeah. This is Leader Class animated Megatron. Fully complete. Sound works. He's got his missile in there. So I've been picking up these are masterpiece figures.
Get that out of here. That's junk. Get that junk out of here. We only do masterpiece.
I've been picking up these animated figures in very small little segments, piece by piece, and only when they're complete, just because I'm never going to really track down these things if they're missing parts. So, yeah, I like this guy. He's cool. I have the Henkei Voyager one, which is, I think it was the first animated figure I ever got was Henkei Megatron, and it was pretty cool. Still the only Henkei figure I ever own. But yeah, he's cool. The next bit though is a little bit further back in time. Maybe a couple weeks ago, I showed off G1 Inferno. Well, I've got the mold made here, and I've got G1 Grapple, and he's pretty awesome too, and also complete. And yeah, he's pretty cool. I never had Grapple as a kid. I had Inferno, but again, same mold. This time orange. But yeah, he's pretty neat. Tires are really good on him, and I made sure I had all the fists and the missiles and whatnot needed to complete him.
That's almost exactly a year after I got mine. Because remember last year, that was the one thing I picked up at DairyCon. Oh,
that's true. Yeah. Right on. Cool. And this one here, this is a bit of a story. So, okay. probably, again, just over a year ago or so, I went to a toy show in Kitchener and was swindled a bit by a dealer who, at the end of the show, I was looking at a G1 Shockwave, and at the end of the show, he was selling one, and he wanted to get rid of it real fast. And I was like, okay, well, I'll give you... he wanted, I think, $80 for it, and I was not giving him $80 for this thing. So I ended up giving him... I talked him down to 40, and because it was the end of the show. And I was pretty happy with the deal, as I would be. And he turns out was super happy to get rid of it because it was a piece of shit. The head on it was like a Magnum head that had been painted purple. The battery cover was a Magnum one that had been painted purple. The screws in it were like big long screws that were all fucking jammed in there, and it was a disaster. Okay, so fast forward to last couple weeks. I made a deal on Discord here with listener Chad, Patreon Chad, and he was selling a G1 Shockwave, and I got that sent over. I went and picked it up and obtained some parts for a G1 Shockwave. I still needed a couple more parts, so I got myself another couple broken pieces from the store that I part-time at. And lo and behold, after some serious fucking surgery, I have assembled G1 Shockwave. A working
Yay.
G1 Shockwave. It was a trial and a half. This
Lights and sounds too?
lights and sound. I'm going to back this up. It's noisy. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Oh, that sound brings back memories.
And the second sound. Hold on here. There we go. Oh, no, that's the first sound. Yeah. So yeah, and of course I do have the gun barrel as well. So
It's very cool.
But this took a lot of work. Some super glue to gluing back the arm pieces in there, and I also, because the main problem with Shockwave is that the screws that would hold the arms together were too strong. After time, the screws wouldn't give up the strength and would break the plastic that would give it up after time. So after I got all the pieces back together that would form the part that was going to hold the screw, I had to actually cut the springs down to reduce the strength of them, and that ended up working. But getting those pieces of plastic to stay together and hold the screws was the biggest hurdle to get over. But I'm very happy. Very happy. I had to get rid of some stickers, so I'll probably pick up a repro label set for this guy. But I am over the moon happy that I've got a complete working Shockwave now.
Nice.
I'll give you $5 for it. American.
Oh, well. I've got about $80 Canadian invested in them now.
So you'd be breaking even.
About even, yeah.
That's very cool, though.
Nice. If I could give you an engineering degree, I would, Darryl.
That alone is worth it. That alone is worth an engineering degree. Especially after what you displayed last week. Not knowing how to put Hot Rod back together.
I did put it back together. I did it myself. I didn't
You
consult
did.
some instructions.
He used his software engineering degree to figure it out.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, this screw is a Boolean OR.
Well done,
It's
sir.
just like constructing an if statement. It's okay. Anyway, that's it for Trips to the Store. Thanks everyone for watching. Again, let me remind you of our sponsor, PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. Use our code TRANSMISSIONS at checkout for 10% off all regularly priced Transformers items. That includes Hasbro, Takara, and third party. All right. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to listen to our show, Transmissions Podcast, www.transmissionspodcast.com. We do a regular show on Wednesdays. It's all toys. We do a show on Fridays. That's comics and media. This week, we're going to have on the folks from Space Ape Games talking about Transformers Earth Wars, that mobile app. So be sure to check that out. All right, we'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.